Well, hey guys. I just got some really quick notification when I started the stream that said streams are limited to something. I don't know what it said though. Say streams are limited to like 24 hours or something. I hope it wasn't like 24 minutes. But we'll chill here for a few minutes. See if anybody comes on. Currently in the Stamp Student Union. I don't think I've came into here on a stream before. I was thinking, last time I was on my stream, I was like, well, what buildings have I not been into on a stream? And I honestly don't think I've been in the Student Union on a stream before. So we're in here now. I'll show you guys the elevators in a minute or so. Once we get people on here. Show you what's in here. We got Panda Express, Adoba, Hibachi, Chick-fil-A. That was a McDonald's, and then it was a Roy Rogers. Now it's nothing. Salad Works, Obi, Freestyle, and Union Pizza. And the University Bookstore's over there. The Maryland Dairy, where they have ice cream, is way down there. It's this 2-story little atrium here. This is the seating area for eating. And yeah, that's the main area of Stamp. Only one person on, or so it says. Well, now it says 3. We know that count could be wrong sometimes. But anyway, we'll go around. So there's a little comedy show going on in there. I think that's what that is. Here's the kind of main, I don't know if I'd call it the main elevator, but the most frequently used elevator. It goes down to the sub-basement where you can go out to get to North Campus where a lot of the freshman dorms and other stuff are. Dining halls. Not good. Because on my end right now, it looks fine. It's always a problem. It's my biggest pet peeve about doing live streams is to cut it out. Doesn't happen in every elevator, but it happens in a lot of elevators, especially on this campus. I'll tell you guys in a second what I'm thinking about doing. At least part of it. We'll come over here and walk to the scenic one. which is on this side of the building. We'll come outside so we have service for a second, like definite service. And I mean, it's glass, so it shouldn't cut out. Because usually scenic elevators are fine to stream in. But all right. So this is still stamp. This is just a different side of stamp. You can't get to this elevator on the sub-basement, though. I mean, this is a sub-basement, but they're not. No, they're not. They're connected on the basement, but through a service. See her come down. All the way from up there. Here it is. This one has VR. Really? Wait, maybe if I tried disconnecting from ED Roam, that might make it better. Let me try that. Hold on When we get up there, I'll try the Wi-Fi itself. It's good? Okay. Buffering. Alright, let me try this. Alright, let's try again. As soon as I did that, it buffered again on my end. Maybe it's better now. I wonder if some of it's just these buildings, like they're just not good for. Sometimes it's not even in the elevator, it's just in the building that it buffers. And we'll let him go up. It could have been me disconnecting from Wi-Fi and then the VPN disconnecting and all that, or I don't know. Let me know how it is now, how the ride down was, and we'll try to take on another ride if it was all right. Okay. All right, well, we'll try to ride it again. Yeah, because I think my phone automatically connected to the Wi-Fi, and there may not be very good Wi-Fi on this part of the building. So we'll try it again. No. Sorry, I'm not I'm not a bathroom filmer. I know some elevator filmers are bathroom filmers, but I'm not one of those. I don't really feel comfortable going into the bathrooms with a camera, especially on a live stream. But we'll check the elevators out here, or we'll try to at least. We'll go back up. You're talking about hand dryers in the bathroom, right? They do have them, but we're not going to go into the bathroom on a stream. If that's where you're at, unless you're referring to something else. Because yeah, they do have hand dryers in the bathrooms here. They're probably those loud, strong jet ones. Actually, I don't remember. I'm pretty sure they have them. They have some though. But nah. I'm sorry. I I don't feel comfortable going into a bathroom on a recording. I know people do it, but because if somebody's in there, then it gets really awkward and. This is supposed to be the Panera coming up. That was supposed to open like a year and a half ago, and it's still. Here's a hand sanitizer dispenser if you want to see that. It's foam. Now I gotta rub that in. All right, we'll go up. We'll try to do the service cars here. Actually, let me just get to them from. No, we'll go up. Never mind. We'll go up and do it. There's a thermostat, if you're interested in that. What does it say exactly? I can't really tell what those numbers are. I think it says 68.5, yeah. I'm trying to think, are there sinks outside here? Like in a non-bathroom area? I'm trying to think if there are any. There may be somewhere. Because I would do that if that exists. Not something I pay attention. Okay, you know what? Because this is a single person one. Let me just make sure it is. Yeah, but there's no hand dryers in this one. So here's your single person bathroom. Paper towels, but no hand dryers. So, yeah. Oh, nice. Booting computer. So this is one of the service cars. They're both different. Originally Dover, but they got a mod by, I think at least one of these are, I think, on the original controller. I don't remember which one, or they may both be. So now we got 10 people on. Or 7, or how many. No, I'm not going to go into the regular restroom. Because I feel like that could be a criminal charge if somebody really wanted to pursue it. I think it depends on the state laws, but I'm not going down that road. Seems like this reception in here was pretty good. I think it was the EDU room Wi-Fi that was the problem. This is one of the only elevators on the campus that has a camera in it. I find that kind of interesting. Now we'll take this one for a ride, which is on its own controller. Like, you gotta realize, and I know other people do it, and they usually make sure they do it at a time that nobody's in the bathroom, and most likely nobody's going to walk into the bathroom. But filming in the bathroom has there's a high reasonable expectation of privacy in bathrooms. So you really can't film like it could be. That could be voyeurism. That could be, I don't know, all the charges. But it could, I feel like it could be illegal. So, and very illegal. Like not a cite and release kind of thing, like a felony. Illegal. So now it's probably the last time I'm going to say it, but I'm not going to go into a regular bathroom on the stream. Sorry. I see elevator fan joined. Hello. Haven't been very active, have you, on YouTube lately? What is this? Huh. Interesting. And then we'll go ride two of the other ones. We're not gonna be able to ride the one in the bookstore because the bookstore is closed. That's similar to, I think actually the bookstore one is in the best shape of all the elevators here. I think it's newer than all the other ones too. That one's definitely ThyssenKrupp. And it's got like newer ThyssenKrupp doors too. Man, but it's impulse like the rest of them. So. Original Dover lantern on this one. That one has the newer innovation lantern. Which way? I want to go this way, actually. Yeah, I don't think I've ever done the student union before. Because it's always the one like, because I'm here so often, so I never come here just, like, you know, I get lunch and stuff here, so I never come here just to, on my end as well. So we'll try this one. I'm surprised the service elevators worked so well. The service elevators are right in the middle of the building. But it was buffering even before I got in the elevator. So maybe, I mean, that's kind of in the middle of the building, but that's on the edge, the middle of the edge of the building. And this one's on the corner, so maybe this one will be better. I wish that logic worked, but it doesn't. I feel like sometimes it doesn't matter where you are in the building. All right, well, we'll try to go up and see what happens. This is, which car is it? This is car 1. Well, seemed pretty good on this end.
You should ask her to come on.
I feel like this one used to not have a label, but now it does. ThyssenKrupp label. I think it used to be blank. I guess since this one seemed to go well, we'll take it on another ride up to 2. Here's your map of the student union. And all of the elevators labeled, except for the service cars. Doesn't look like they're on here. Actually, no, they're not on here. Actually, yeah, it is. The service car on the 2nd floor is on here. But not on the rest of them. Alright, we'll go out the back here. Go see if we can get in over there. Student activities building. I think they're open until for the full hours until 10 o'clock. We'll go see. That door's not open. No, this one's not open either. Let's see if the side doors are. These might go into offices. This is, yeah, well, college campus, University of Maryland. It's my college campus. So what I was thinking, tell me what you guys think of this idea. I was thinking about trying out something new, doing like asynchronous live streams. So it'll either be, I go out, I basically film the live stream as a video, then I upload it to YouTube and do it as like a premiere, or I upload it, or I create the video, I do a live stream and screen share with the video, and then I kind of do a commentary and reactions and stuff. So kind of, instead of me in the video, like while I'm going around talking, I'll be like talking in the stream, doing like a live reaction. And it doesn't look like we're gonna be able to get into here. This is not open, huh? Well, maybe the side door, maybe that side door is open. there's a Gen 2 in here. It's actually connected to the larger field house with multiple Gen 2s. Doesn't look like we're getting in here, unless the front doors are opened. Maybe those are. We can give those a try. But yeah, what do you guys think of that idea? So maybe for my next stream, it'll be like a pre-recorded video, but then I'll get on, if I could, I'm sure there's a way to do it. I just have to figure out what the best way to do it is. I could even have like, you know, like a reaction, like a back-facing cam, you know, on me, and have my live video feed in the corner, and then me being pretty much screen sharing with the video from my stream, a pre-recorded video. So I don't know if you like that idea, because that'll eliminate the buffering issue, basically. So we'll actually be able to ride elevators without it buffering. As long as the actual stream itself doesn't buffer in my apartment, which it probably won't be because I'll be connected to Wi-Fi. And it's my apartment's Wi-Fi, not the campus Wi-Fi. It's a lot better. So if you guys have any opinions or comments or anything regarding that, I'd like to hear. Because if people are opposed to it, then I won't do it. But otherwise, we'll probably try it out for the next stream, which I don't know when that'll be. But and it'll probably be like I'll go around earlier in the day and film the stuff, and then maybe like I don't know if there'll be any editing. I'll probably just walk around and just do one long video, and then later on load it on my computer and do a live commentary on it. So I like doing these live streams, but I hate when and you know, most of my live streams, most of the content of it's elevators. I mean, we do our chatting too and stuff and walking around, but most of it is the elevators. And that's probably why most of you are here, to see me ride elevators. But it gets really hard when it buffers every time I get into an elevator. And it's kind of getting annoying. Because it was maybe a little bit better in Pittsburgh, depending on the building we were in, but a lot of the places on my campus, it's just like that, or they just buffer the whole time. Also doing this new thing on my Instagram, for those of you who follow it, or for those of you who don't follow it, I'd recommend checking it out. I'm doing this, I call it a UMD building of the day. Every building I do it's not obviously as in-depth as my YouTube uploads for each building, but I do, you know, a somewhat moderately in-depth tour of all the elevators in that building for the day. And every day it's a new building. It's a different building, and I plan on doing it pretty much there might be a few exceptions, like on the weekends, or if I'm not on campus, obviously I won't be able to do it. But yeah, most days of the semester I'm going to do it, probably until I get all of the buildings done. So I started the past Sunday, I think. Yeah, I started the past Sunday. So I've done, let's see, 1, 2, 3. I've done 10 different buildings so far. So there's still a lot to go. But that's just part of my Instagram stories. Obviously, I do the rest of the stuff I do, you know, on a weekly basis. or sometimes during the week. Most of the time on the weekend, you know, wherever. If I'm somewhere, I'll do a story on the elevators, or sometimes I'll just go ride different elevators around my campus. But today's building of the day was Kerwin Hall, the math building. 3 different elevators. I did a little clip of each of the 3. And I think it's going well. So, yeah. If you guys have Instagram, be sure to check that out. But I'm pretty sure most of my YouTube viewers aren't on Instagram. So, where did I want to go? We could try to do the library. Feeling it. Just walking into there. Are you talking about my pre-recorded asynchronous live stream? There'll be an offline. I mean, I know there'll be an offline backup or I know my live streams save, and I usually leave them up for a few days. But you still won't be able to see the buffered parts. It doesn't actually record it. It doesn't record a full video, it just records, you know, what the stream saw. Alright, nope, we're not doing that. Yeah, we're not going to do the library. We'll do a different building. As soon as I walked in there, it lost connection and it didn't reconnect till I walked out. So we're not going to do that. Sorry. But maybe we'll do it on the next stream, on the pre-recorded one. Let's see. That's Shinkotig Hall. I don't think that's open. Yeah. I'm going to give it a try, but I don't think it's going to be. Now it's flashing red. So we'll do Tidings Hall next. Sorry if it just buffered for a second. That was me increasing my brightness on my phone. Oh, it's 9 p.m. Let's see. Hello. Hello there. That's a new name on one of my streams, I think. Yeah, we're trying to battle the terrible reception in elevators on this campus. Let me try Scott Key. It even buffered outside for me on my end for a second. And what's also weird is while it's buffering, it'll say there's 14 people on my stream 1 second and then like 4 people on my stream the next second. Now it went from 4 to 7. I wonder if the count. All right. Looks okay on my end, so we'll give it a try, and if it doesn't, then I'll see you on the other side. So this one was an armor, and I think it's on a new controller, but there's a slight chance it may be on the original. This one also is won't be here too much longer. What's going on here? Still not resumed. Alright, is it resumed now? Now it says nobody's on. How much of that did you see? Did you see the first ride? Because on my end, it showed that the first ride was fine. Hey, Evan. Yeah, it's been... I was talking about earlier the possibility that I'm going to try out, I think on my next stream, I'm going to try this out. I'm going to do a pre-recorded video. Oh boy, 2 minutes. Okay, well, I was on the elevator 2 minutes ago. See, on my end, it showed a normal screen for the first ride. And then it showed the attempting to reconnect sign. And then it said unable to connect, which usually, what I thought was when it says unable to connect, that's when it completely crashes, but I don't know. Maybe we'll just walk around for the rest of the stream and chat with everybody. It's kind of cool at night, this campus, especially McKeldin Mall. Two minutes. Because, yeah, for those of you who weren't on here earlier, I know there's a bunch of newer people that just joined within the last few minutes. So I was saying that what I'm going to try to do, I'm going to try something out for the next stream. I'm going to record it ahead of time. I'm just going to record the whole video of what I'm going to cover ahead of time, and then I'll do basically a replay, a live replay of it on my computer, and then I'll do like a commentary on it. The commentary will be my live commentary on it, but the actual video will be pre-recorded. So it'll be I call it an asynchronous live stream. Well, the best elevator tonight that we rode, here's our little McKeldin. It's like a McKeldin version of the reflection pond, although this one has different levels. We could go walk up along the side of it. Kind of does reflect, well, that light, I guess. But the best, and I think, at least on my end, and everyone else, I think everyone at the time was saying it was fine. The best elevators tonight, in terms of service, were the service cars right in the middle of Stamp Student Union. And those are the ones that you would think would be the worst. Everything else, it kind of buffered at one point or another. It may have caught some of the elevator on some of the ride on some of them, and then others it probably buffered out the whole time. Like I tried to go into McKeldin a few minutes ago, and it buffered as soon as I walked into the door. So I was like, nope, not gonna happen. I'll have to go back and re-watch the stream and see what parts it caught, and see how that compares to what I remember seeing on my end. But yeah, this is McKeldin Mall at night. All the buildings on Calvin Mall. I should do a little camp out here one night. Sleep out. Sleep in McElden Mall overnight. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember I said I was gonna do the overnight in one of the freights on my campus. There was this time, I think it was before, or maybe it was right before or right after COVID, that it came into my mind to do an overnight, a sleepover in the Atlantic Building freight. And I haven't done that yet. But I was thinking like bringing a little air mattress, blowing it up in the air, and sleeping in the freight elevator. Because it's something I've never done. I've never spent a night in an elevator before. And most elevators might be too small, but the Atlantic Freight's nice and big. So, how am I tonight? I mean, I'm doing well, I guess. Even though the stream's kind of bugging me. Not you guys, obviously. The connection here. In the generated thumbnail? Why did it generate a thumbnail? I thought it... Or maybe you're talking about the generated preview of the stream. Because I took a picture for the thumbnail. It should have been a picture of the outside of Stamp. So if that's not what it is... Why is the top of this all weird? Huh, I don't know. Oh well. I got some gray border on the top of my... Oh, the video scrubbing. Okay. So yeah, the little preview. What should we do? Don't really want to get on another elevator again, and not because I don't want to get on another elevator, because I don't want to. Because then, especially like when I'm talking, and then I don't know when it's cutting out for you guys and when you see it, because it shows it differently on my end. Yeah, it bothers me as much as it bothers you guys not seeing it and having it crash. I mean, I guess, thinking about it, because Andrew does his streams daily, but he almost never rides elevators. He'll ride one or two, maybe, in some of his streams, but it doesn't seem like, I mean, maybe a while ago, maybe back in the day he would do more elevators, but nowadays it seems like it's mostly him driving or just chatting. Whereas my streams are some chatting, but mostly riding. Because I mean, I like to, because I do this on my own. Like I'll come out, I've been doing it like every night this week. I go into a different set of buildings, just ride the elevators around. And then, but I like to do it, I like to bring you guys into it sometimes too, so you could see what I do. But it just gets annoying when it buffers. And my only issue with doing the pre-recorded thing is I'm very low on memory on my phone, and I don't know if I'll be able to record like an hour-long video on my phone. I don't know if I have enough memory. Oh, that light is really blinding this. Here, I'll turn it the other way because that camera is not front-facing camera. Or the rear-facing camera is not the greatest. Yeah, there's the administration building. We'll come here and I'll show you guys the mod. Hopefully just me walking into this building doesn't buffer the stream, but it might. Marymount here. one of the elevators is getting a mod that I did not know about. I mean, I say an hour, well, no, it would work well, except for the storage on my phone. Maybe it might cut out before then, but an hour long, I mean, you see my streams, and you know, I always get on the stream, I'm like, oh, I'm only gonna be on for 15 or 20 minutes, and then an hour, or sometimes 2 hours goes by and we're on here. So I'm like, yeah, I'll probably record an hour-long video for the asynchronous stream. Be able to see the service elevator. There's many service elevators on this campus. I did film 2 service elevators earlier. On the stream. Toward the beginning, the 2 in Stamp Student Union. Those were probably the best. The ones that I had the best connection riding. But yeah. So there is a sign outside of Simmons Hall that says that one's getting modded like December 8th or December 11th. And, you know, it's like, well, that's a while away. They must be doing something, you know, between now and then. So I was like, but I couldn't find it, you know. But I hadn't been to all the buildings yet this semester. So, you know, I come into this building not even thinking about it. And I discover this. This is the one that's getting done at the current time. So this was a Westie with an Atom slap-on mod, but I'm pretty sure it was on the original controller. Actually, it maybe not. It definitely has the Westinghouse door track, so it was definitely a Westie. Even though from the outside it doesn't look like Westinghouse doors really, or a drop key, but you can see the door tracks right there. Like those are Westinghouse door tracks. Well, one of the 2 remaining Westies on this campus, with the other one definitely being on the original controller, which was in my story of the day, or my building of the day story today. But yeah, this one's getting modded. Hydraulic fluid, huh? There's your Elcon logo. And this is their work box. This is University of Maryland, College Park. I can't get down to the basement from here, can I? How do I get down to the basement? Can I? That's probably stairs over here. No, this doesn't go down. Wait, are we on the basement? Oh, we're on the basement. We're on level 0. Yeah, this is the basement. So we'll go up to 1. And yeah, pretty cool. I always thought the architecture of this building's pretty cool. It's got these like half levels, and you can see up to the next one. This is level L. That's level B or G. And this is level 1. And then that's level M for middle, and then 2, and then U, and then 3. It's cool numbering. And here they have full height barriers. New indicators in. Still original calls. Started September 11th. And it'll be done by December 8th. You mean I think I have done streams during the day, but I like to do it at night because that's when I'm more free. That's when I'm going around buildings
All right, yeah, I walked to the other side of the building. I was going to try to take the other working car for a ride, and then it buffered as soon as I stood in front of it. So, anyway. So I'm sad this one's going. That wasn't what I was expecting. Because they were supposed to do... I'm surprised. I'm genuinely surprised that Anne Arundel Hall, the last U.S. circle button on this campus, is still original. Because that one, with all the stuff that's gone, I'm surprised that one has stayed this long. And he told me, Brian from Elcon, he told me that one was on their list to do. I was worried it was going to be done over the summer, but we were on it on one of the previous live streams. It's still original. So I'm surprised. They're doing all these mods to Adams. These are all Adams. That Westinghouse is a Adams mod that they're modding again. And Simmons Hall was an Adams install. I think it was by Delaware, but it may have been somebody else. That one actually runs pretty nicely. I don't know why they have to mod that one. But he did tell me that one was on their list a year ago. Then he said that, the dorms, Anne Arundel, which is a dorm, but mostly the high-rise dorms are what they're doing right now on North Campus. And by high-rise, I mean 7 to 10 floors, so not that high, but they're the taller buildings on campus. And then Scott Key, the armor. Yeah, how was that one? How did that one stay with all this stuff that's gone and modded? They modded the one that was already modded first. The one with the Adams slap on. I mean, I guess that one was on the original controller. I don't remember it acting like it was on the original controller, but you said it was, so. Oh, that's right. It caught on fire. Well, I'm surprised. We're not gonna go into detail about what goes on when we go to CMU on the stream. But I will say I'm surprised that the relays on the original one haven't caught on fire from what Jared and Nathan do to it on a regular basis. And that's all I will say about that. I'm not going to say any more. Because I'm not trying to talk negatively about people or anything. Huh. Open, yeah, but it seems to buffer. Like the one time I tried to do the Moat Lane garage, those are glass. Those are, I mean, not fully glass, but one wall is glass, so you would think that would be all right. The whole garage, my stream buffered the whole entire time I was in the garage. I didn't even ride the elevator because it was just buffering the whole time I walked through the garage. What? Come on. Oop. It's good now. No, that wasn't a buffer. I accidentally clicked on a notification, a Facebook notification, and it took me to the Facebook app. So That one was my fault. Sometimes that happens, a notification comes up and I try to swipe it away and I accidentally click into it and then it takes me over to the app. But this is, turn around. This is Simmons Hall. I think it was the Monday building of the day on Instagram. So this is the one that has the Adams that's getting modded, and that's actually very well lit in by these construction lights. That would have been a good night picture for building of the day. I didn't realize how nice that would look. Well, that's okay. I mean, I'm probably not going to be on here too much longer anyway. Like, what time is it? It's 9:27. Yeah, we'll give it a little 10 more minutes on the stream. And I gotta do uploads. I gotta put stuff, import videos from my phone and my computer, and no, because I doubt Andrew wonders why. Andrew streams at 3 in the morning, and then he wonders why there's only 20 people on his stream and not 100. Well, that's why. No, I'm not going to stream at 3 in the morning. I try to stream when people will come on. Like, I tend to think that this is a time that people, I mean, some people might eat dinner within this time, but other than that, I tend to think people are usually available between 7 and, say, 10 p.m. I have done the afternoon streams as well. Not usually on my campus, though, because when I'm on my campus, usually that's when people are in school and stuff, and they're probably not going to be available during the main part of the day. In the summer, I'll stream in the middle of the day. ESJ, they have two new install Gen 2s with innovation buttons, custom installs. And then they got one MEI that's installed by Otis. Pre-retirement? Oh, before you guys retired. If he does one at midnight or 1 o'clock and I'm up, I've joined those streams before, but I'm usually not up at 3 a.m. 3 a.m. is, 3 a.m. I'm usually asleep. There may have been one that I've been on at one point when I couldn't sleep. But yeah, I'm not, a few things about me. I'm not a partier. I'm not a drinker. I really don't drink at all. I don't, I may drink a sip or two of, and not here on campus. I'm with my family, we're doing a wine or a bourbon tour, I'll have some sips, try some stuff. I'll make a very sour face because of, I don't really like the taste of things with alcohol. But I don't drink drinks. I don't drink in drinks. I drink in little teeny sips, and that's it. So I'm not a drinker. I'm not a partier. I don't go to those. I'm not one of those college students that goes to frat houses and yells and screams and drinks and dances until 4 in the morning. There's a lot of that on this campus. There really is. But I'm not one of those. But I do stay up till like maybe 12 or 1 in the morning. Usually I'm doing my uploads at that time. Because usually in the evenings for me, it's a combination of walking around campus, eating dinner, and relaxing, like watching YouTube videos and posting YouTube videos, stuff like that. And that goes on from like 6 p.m. to midnight. All of it, but like somewhere in there's dinner. Somewhere in there, a lot of times there's walking. Sometimes there's the Thrill Rides Club meeting. Because I'm part of that. That's the one club I'm really active in on this campus. And I'm very active in it. And that's on Wednesdays, but not this Wednesday. That was last Wednesday. Sometimes, I think tonight even, my work did spill into that time frame. You completely detox from all this. You mean you're asleep at 3 in the morning? You completely detox? Or are you saying that's when you go to, is that when you go to sleep, 3 in the morning, or are you already asleep? And that's kind of,
I just know DNA told us.
sometimes, yeah, sometimes my work spills into that time frame that I gave you. I don't like it when it does. Actually, I think I was done at like 6. I think I was finished at 6 today. Especially if it was like a lazy day earlier on. Yeah, see, at night, usually at night, I'm watching YouTube videos, whatever, until I fall asleep. That's usually, or until I'm like starting to fall asleep, and I turn it off and I fall asleep. It's usually, sometimes it could be later, sometimes it could be earlier. So I don't watch, like a lot of people just watch TV when they unwind. I don't really do that ever. I watch YouTube videos, and lately it's been a lot of police and legal stuff, because I'm actually interested in that. Yeah, non-elevator. Yeah, that's what I do. I mean, well, sometimes I'll watch elevator videos too, but usually it's like, I've been watching a lot of this, you know, these police body cam videos, because I find that stuff interesting. Some we're not going to go too far there. I know it's a controversial subject, but I watch those First Amendment audits. I watch lawyers reacting to like court cases and arrests and stuff. It's been what I've been watching a lot of. But then I watch the typical stuff like Mind Warehouse, or what else? What else is a big, like infographic show, stuff like that I'll watch as well. I feel like a lot of us probably do that, our generation. We don't watch TV that much. We watch YouTube and Netflix and I mean, I guess I could get a certificate, but I don't know. I think the problem with that is it's too much reading. I find that stuff interesting, but I'm not a good reader. And all that is reading and writing. That's what I've heard. And I think you need like a strong attention span, especially in law school. And I'm, you know, my attention span. Oh, I don't like that light. my attention span for certain things can be really good. Like if I have an assignment, because my last two like robot controls, my differential equations and linear algebra assignments, those have been like, I knew what I was doing for most of those assignments. So I was able to, I mean, they were long, but I kind of knew what I was doing for most of the problems. So it's like I was able to focus for sometimes a couple hours straight working on it. But when it comes to like reading and writing and stuff, and I think a lot of sciencey, mathy people are like this, but when it comes to like writing a paper, it takes so much belly aching for me to even get started on it. So much energy and motivation and kind of complaining in my mind, like, oh, I don't want to write this paper. And then same for even like more assignments like related to my major. It takes a lot if I don't know what I'm doing. So I gotta think about it a lot, and I gotta go to office hours. I don't know. Usually, let me say. I could never write for that long. It's usually like 15 to 30 minutes at most. I got a time I could write. Or what happened? One time. Oh boy. I've fallen off a scooter and kind of landed on my kneecap. I didn't break it. I've had some e-scooter tumbles. None of them were, I mean, you might look at it and say it's a bad tumble, but none of them were really bad tumbles in terms of like getting injured or anything. Usually it's just like a scrape or bruise. And yeah, a couple times that happened on wet, like, let me show you guys. When these pavement markings are wet, they are very slippery. And I didn't realize that when I first started scootering. So there was one or two tumbles that were related to, like that one wasn't so bad. This one, because this one, it's not like, I mean, it's just kind of like chalk, this one. So that one's not that bad. But the ones where there's actually like a layer of material on like smooth white, I don't even know if it's paint, like a strip on top of the street. Those are very slippery when they're wet. And I was basically just banking a little bit for a slight turn and whoop, flipped, rolled over like that. Yeah, that was one of my tumbles. And then another one, there was a step that I didn't know existed. It was at night. I was looking forward, but I didn't see the step. So I smacked right into the step and fell forward. But I didn't get any injuries from any of them. I got like a bruise or was a little sore for a couple of days, but that's about it. Speaking of scooter, here's my scooter right here. All right. But anyways, I think I'll end the stream here, guys. Next time, I'm planning on next time doing that, like a pre-recorded stream, and then like a pre-recorded video for a stream, and then streaming it live with me commentating on it. So kind of like a live stream, only the content of it isn't live. But yeah, we'll give that a try, and we'll see if people like that. But yeah, that'll be it for tonight. So thank you guys for joining, and yeah.